What's up, boys? Shieldmaster here, and today I'm here to share my feedback about Vanguard and its beta. So, before we start, I want to say that I'm kinda hyped for this game. I'm not saying I'm not really super hyped because I don't wanna be tricked, but at the same time, it's looking definitely better than Modern Warfare in general. Okay, it's not as campy. Like people actually move. It's not Modern Warfare. So we'll see. We'll see. From the info I've gathered, this should actually be better than Modern Warfare, but let's get into the feedback. So the first thing I want to talk about, and I think Sledgehammer, you're pretty much aware of this at this point, you even tweeted it, but I'm gonna say it again, just for good measure. The audio needs to be adjusted, because like for me, my main problem, it's really low. Like I can't hear anything. Like not just the footsteps, it's just the general effect audio. I can put it to 100 and it's almost and you can't hear anything. Like if you put 100 effect volume on Modern Warfare, you break your eardrum. In fact, I don't even have it at 100 in Modern Warfare. I have like 70, 75 because 100 literally breaks your ears. Right? So you need to bump up the effect volume because it's not even the voice chat, it's not the announcer, it's just the general audio, people shooting, footsteps, everything that's happening inside the match, but not the announcer and stuff like that. That works fine. The announcer is really loud and it works, but the effect volume needs to be bumped up like a quintillion because it's really low. And then don't worry about making it too loud because in fact we can adjust it. So go whole out, make it ultra loud because not the footstep, like the general effect volume. I mean, not the footstep. Let's be careful in what I'm saying. The general effect volume, make it loud like Modern Warfare that can break your eardrum because you can. At the end of the day, you can adjust it. So it's better to go exceed because you can go back than make it too low that even if you put max, you can't hear anything, right? So that's the audio feedback I have. Now for equipment. I've tried all the equipment in the beta and I have quite a good amount of feedback for it. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is that the damage of all the equipment in general, the damage like Molotov, Gammon, frag, everything is too low. Yeah, fortified is useless because I literally try to put, I don't know, C4 on the flags, right? And when I say enemies capturing the flag, I try to detonate the C4. I only got hit marker with a C4, right? With a C4, I got hit marker. And they're all the flag, I got nothing. Frags, I got 1 quadrillion hit markers. Molotov, like, they burn and burn, but they never die. The damage is to be bumped up, because otherwise, what's even the point of running fortified, right? It's just not working. Not working. It's useless to use it because you have it integrated because the damage is so low, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing is really important. Please do not touch the throw times for the equipment. Okay, you nailed throw times. Like if anything, I think Thermite is a tiny bit fast. I'm not saying that you should make it ultra slow. I think the Thermite is a bit too fast and the Gammon is a bit too slow. So I think you should take like 5 frames out of the Thermite and put those frames into the Gammon. So sorry if you say like that, I mean make the Thermite 5 frames slower and the Gammon 5 frames faster to balance it. Because you might say, oh, you're saying this because you want the Thermite to be OP. Yes and no, because think about it. If the Thermite is so fast, right, and the Gammon is so slow, the Molotov is perfect, by the way. I don't have complaint with the Molotov throw times. Nobody will ever use a Gammon. Everyone will just use Thermite, because if people just want to take something to throw real quick and then go, everyone is just gonna use Thermite. There is no variety. So if you could make Thermite just a tiny bit slower, I'm not saying ultra slow, I don't want that, like 5 frames, and then remove 5 frames from the Gammon to balance things out. Now, the Steams, on the other hand, is really too slow. Like I don't know if you buffed it in mid beta. I don't know, but it takes ages to heal, right? I saw people injured steaming, and they need to wait another second or something after injecting themselves for the screen to clear up. So if you can make it a bit faster, it will be much better in my opinion. And now, one of the final feedback about equipment: buff the gas grenade. The gas grenade in the beta is ridiculously underpowered. Like, I never seen such a piece of equipment so weak. It's unbelievably weak. Like, I don't know how it's so weak, but you need to buff it. For example, when you gas someone, they cough. They don't even cough. They don't make any sound, so you don't get any feedback. You don't get any hit marker. You gas them. You can make the gas deal 1 damage on impact, right, on the explosion, so you know you hit someone with it. And also make a coughing sound. Like when someone is in the gas, they should like in Modern Warfare, and that coughing sound should be heard by the player itself and other players as well, right? And the coughing animation, as I said, lasts like nothing. I don't know if you're seeing right now in the clip. I'm sure right now a clip of various gas grenade. Sometimes even bug. They don't even cough. So it's also bug, not also weak, but bug as well, right? And so yeah, it needs some serious fixing. It needs to be fixed so people always cough, and this damn coughing animation needs to be improved. Like it needs to last much longer, because it's just useless even to run survival training, right? And just because there is survival training, you should make the gas much stronger, because if there is such a hard counter, then the gas deserves to be really strong, because okay, the gas is super strong, but you have a hard counter for it, right? And that's what should happen in my opinion. So buff the gas, make it more in line with Modern Warfare, because it's absolutely needed. Nobody will ever use it, and thus making survival training useless as well. Like, what's even the point? The gas is useless anyways. I can aim almost immediately. Like, you gas them and aim in an instant. It's ridiculous. So seriously buff the gas. Like, it needs to be ultra buffed, okay? And this is it. Equipment wise, please take in consideration what I said. Now, perks. Talking about perks, I want to know, first of thing, low profile. You need to improve the description of low profile, because I don't know what it does. All I know is that it counters piercing vision. I don't know what training to avoid enemy seeing you. What the hell does it mean? Like, what's its effect? I don't want to go in the game and experiment to find out. So I don't think the perk need a buff or nerf, because I don't even know what it does. So change the description, because I want to know what it does. Okay, I have no idea on what that perk does. Okay, forward intel needs a serious buff as well, because what's the point of running it if you don't see the red dot? There is radar. It's gonna be heavily underused. So if you want to buff forward intel, you should like put it. There's many ways you can buff it. So for example, when the enemies spawn, they should appear on the minimap for 5 seconds, not just a little ping, flash ping. Like when someone spawns on the minimap, you can see the ping for a long time, like 5 seconds, and then it disappears. Also, when someone is close to you, you should receive a ping on the minimap. I do remember the Resistant Division in World War II. You should do something like that with forward intel. I think it would make it a great choice then, if you actually buff it like that. It wouldn't be just useless as it is right now. And then I have a really big, I'm really angry about high alert. We say, why are you angry about high alert? Because it doesn't work, but I don't think it doesn't work. I think right now its ghost is bugged, or somehow ghost counters high alert, because I got many clips of dying and I didn't get any warning. And every time I die without getting any warning from high alert, the guy has ghost. So I think there is a bug. I hope it's a bug and it's not intended, because right now ghost counters high alert, and that must not happen. That will make ghost too powerful, especially because almost everybody runs ghost. You know, it's a really good perk after all. So knowing that it can counter high alert, it's just bad. Never gonna. High alert should be countered by cold-blooded or low profile. You choose one of the two, but not ghost, please. Not ghost. Well, I hope it's a bug and it's not intended, but yeah, Ghost right now counters Syalor, so please change that and or fix it. I don't know, but please not Ghost, okay? That's what I have to say about Perk. Now, Strix-wise, I have a few tips. For example, the glide bomb needs serious adjustment. I think you know at this point, like the camera needs an adjustment. Also on PC, I don't play on PC, but I've heard from my friend that it's almost. I saw even clips. It's ridiculously hard to use a glide bomb on PC, so it needs serious adjustment. Okay. Death Machine should be higher, like 5 kills is just too low for the Death Machine. It should be at the very minimum 6 or 7, like more 7, like in line with the War Machine, so you can choose one of the two, okay? And also, let's make a deal. You can make it stronger, so you can even buff the Death Machine and the War Machine. By the way, War Machine is trash right now, but that's, I think, due to the explosive damage in general. But so you can buff them, but if you die with the thing in your hand, you lose it. You shouldn't keep it, because I saw people from in Search and Destroy having it every round, and that's not good. So I think make it stronger, but you lose it. I think that's the only way we can, find an agreement. So yeah, please, the fact that you keep it, it's just too much, okay? It's just too much in my opinion. The Flame Knout also needs a buff. You say, what the hell, the Flame Knout? I know it's a 9 kill streak and not 15 like in Modern Warfare, so it deserves to be weaker. I'm not saying it should be as powerful as Modern Warfare Jug. That's really too much for a 9 kill streak, but sometimes it gets insta-melted, and the flamethrower takes ages to kill someone. So my tip for the flame one is that either buff the health or buff the flamethrower damage. Not both, one of the two, because sometimes it takes ages to kill someone. You get 1 quadrillion bullets and you're low health. So or buff the health so you can take more bullets, or buff the flamethrower so you kill them faster and you don't take as much damage. One of the two, okay? And the care package, just make it come quicker, because it takes ages to call the care. I never seen a care package, so it's like it should be half the time. At least at the very minimum, a third of the time should be like removed. Because look, I throw a care package and it takes ages to arrive, and I die 10 times by the time it arrives. I don't say it should be instant, no, but faster, please, okay? That's all I have to say about care package. Ammo types, I think you did balance quite a bit, a lot of ammo type. You should watch exclusive Ace video about them. Like the frangible rounds need a serious nerf. I think when you put frangible rounds, you should deal even less damage. Like you should take 1 or 2, even 2 bullets more to kill to compensate that insane flinch, because it's ridiculous. It's insane how much that does, okay? And it shouldn't be possible to it's gonna be such an annoying and meta round type, so it needs a heavy nerf, the frangible rounds. I think you nerfed the incendiary a lot, so those are in line. I have no problem with that. No, I have some idea about faction. I know there's not gonna be faction, there's in Team A and Team B, but at the very minimum you should do that. The base skins of the soldier, for example, the one that we have in the beta, or the one that you unlock through challenges, not the one you buy from the store, because those are unique, so it's easy to understand and everything. But the base skins, the base clothes of the soldier should be a 2 different color, depending. Like Team A could have a more greenish color, like marine. I'm not saying it should be, but just the clothes should be more green, right? And the Team B should have it more black-brown. Visible black, by the way, not rose skin. Just saying visible black. Like you did in World War II, okay? That's it. And that's my idea. Just at least put some different colors on the clothes. That's it. Some green, and the other side maybe more black or brown. And at the end of the day, main problems are still visibility and spawn. I mean, spawns, you're gonna fix them. Visibility, from alpha to beta, it was a big improvement. I can't deny that, but it's still not enough. It still needs to be improved. Like the visibility needs to be improved even more. because sometimes you can't see the end. So make the enemy visible. Like, did what you did from alpha to beta and do it again. So make them even more visible, okay? Even more. They should really be visible in the distance and stuff, especially who doesn't have a great eyesight like me. That will be really helpful, okay? So please make the enemy even more visible, please, okay? Now I have some list of how to balance the right shield in Vanguard. I think you probably saw it on Twitter many times, but I'm gonna say it out loud, and I'm gonna show some clips on of other games to show you how it should work. First of all, it shouldn't block 100% of the explosive damage, okay, like in Modern Warfare. Make it like, I don't know, 50, 60, right? And then you can add 45 on top for extra defense, but never 100%, because people then start saying, oh, it's overpowered, yada, 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 even though it's not, of course. Movement speed should be around assault rifle level, but not as fast, maybe a bit slower than assault rifle, but not as slow as LMG, like between assault rifle and LMG, that's where it should be, okay? And when you normal sprint, the shield should be in front of you a bit, not fully, of course, not fully in front of you like you're invincible, but take it, for example, old games like Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, even Advanced Warfare, a game that you made. When you sprint with normally, not tech sprint, the shield should cover a bit of your body, 50%. So only a side of your body is a bit exposed. So it's not like you're completely invisible, but you have more freedom for pushing with the shield. So yeah, make it that the shield covers a bit of your body when you sprint, right? That should be normal with the shield. Like when in real life, when someone sprint with the shield, I don't think they put it like on their side and sprint like maniac, right? They put it a bit in front of them to still cover themselves, right? So when you sprint normally with the shield, make it that it covers some 50% around there of your body. When you tech sprint, on the other hand, I am all okay. I'm all in for being fully exposed. After I'm tech sprinting, I have a bigger penalty, right? Bigger sprint out time, and I'm more exposed. So I think it does make sense, because in Modern Warfare, either you normal sprint or tech sprint, you're fully exposed. It doesn't change anything. It's so stupid. You can't sprint with the shield in Modern Warfare, and I hate it. I want to move. So please don't make the same mistake. Let me move with the shield, okay? Bash speed, I really hope you're going to have attachment, like at least proficiencies and kits on the right shield to customize it, because you have such a big gunsmith and then those melee weapon gets nothing. It's really stupid, especially because I saw gameplay of the knife. I don't really use the knife, just saying, and weapons melee faster than the knife, so it's really stupid in my opinion. So make the base bash speed, I don't know, around 1000 milliseconds. So a bash every second. 1 second, every bash it's a second, okay? Not more than 1 second. Then you can add those attachments like fast melee, longer lunge, the one that you have on other weapons like reach, fast melee reach, for example. All those things could be applied to the shield, right, after all. And so yeah, please have those attachments on the shield and don't make the shield bash too slow, all right? That's what I'm saying. Don't make it too slow. It needs to be fast, but not fast and not super fast, like 1000 milliseconds. Then you can add, if you want, on top, fast melee or reach and stuff like that, okay? But please don't make it too slow. That's all I have to say. And please have those damn kits and proficiency on the shield. Please, please, please. Okay? After all, the shield is a primary weapon. It deserves some love. It deserves some love. Please, okay? And yeah, I mean, all the other old games that you made, like Modern Warfare 3 and Advanced Warfare, for example, had the attachment. Advanced Warfare had attachment on the shield, like fast melee. Modern Warfare 3 had proficiency, fast melee, faster movement. So it's not something new to have attachment or something on the shield, right? So please don't forget about it, okay? Thank you. But then, like, swapping to pistols should be super fast. But I think I saw some gameplay from the beta. Swapping to pistol should be talking about swapping, there is the tape grip for faster weapon swap. I tested it on the weapons. It doesn't work. It does nothing. So the tape grip is bugged and currently doesn't work. Just to add this up. Swapping to shotgun, on the other hand, should be extremely slow, because then we have people complaining, oh, shield and shotgun, OP, you're trash, cancel. And I don't want that, especially because I despise that as well. I play fair with the shield, with pistols, so please make the shotgun swap slower so people don't complain about it, please. Now, this is the biggest tip, like feedback about the riot shield. You must have 200% in your game, because I don't want hell like Modern Warfare 2019. When you bash someone with the shield, they shouldn't be able to throw equipment in your face. When you hit them, just makes that when you hit someone with a shield bash, they can throw the equipment. There you go. I'm showing right now the clip. By the way, the first part of the clip shows how the shield should go. When I hold the throwing knife, by the way, the shield shouldn't go all the way on my back, but on my side, as you saw at the beginning of this clip. And yeah, so please make the shield goes to the right when you throw a knife, or to the left, but not fully on the back. Okay, please. Now, talking about the shield bash, when you bash someone, they shouldn't be able to stack you in the face, because in Modern Warfare, I don't know how many times you just get them first and you still die because they just press one button to trade, right? And that's so stupid. Like you see in the clip, in World War II, you had this mechanic. When you bash someone, you see they stop shooting for a brief moment. You can even cancel the reload. So it's not something new that I'm asking. It's something that you already had. And if you really can't implement this mechanic, that's when someone bashes you, you can't throw the equipment, make the shield bash fast enough that when I hit someone, because usually they don't throw it immediately, they throw it after I get the first bash in, so they press one button to trade. So what you should do is that make the shield bash fast enough that if I get them first with the shield bash, I can land the second bash before they stuck me in the face. That way we still, compensate the problem. I get them first and I can land the second hit before they stuck me. If you really can't implement this mechanic, but please, I tagged you on Twitter. I had to show you Modern Warfare clips of it. It's such an unfair thing. So please try to implement this mechanic. And if you can't, make the shield bash fast enough. At least with fast melee, be fast enough to take them down before they stuck you in this, because usually you hit them and then they start throwing the stuff. So make the shield bash, the second bash, fast enough to make them not stuck you in the face, please. Okay, please. This mechanic was only in the past games. They just forgot about it in Modern Warfare. It became hell because the shield bash is especially really slow, so they have all the time in the world to stuck you in the face, and that's really stupid. Okay. As I said before, when you throw a knife, you saw from the clip, it should go a bit on your right, so it doesn't go all the way on your back. Okay, that's it. So you're still exposed. You can't really go around with the knife in your hand and being invincible, but at least you're more forgiven if you miss. I mean, I'm not saying you should be invincible if you miss, but sometimes in Modern Warfare, I hit my target and we trade because the shield just goes on my back and I die. In World War II, that never happened. If I hit my target, I get the guy and I don't die. Okay, so please do that. Okay. And the final thing, the base lunge. I couldn't really test it, but it should be 2 meters. Both knife and riot shield. I don't really use the knife, but for my knifer friend out there, the base lunge of melee weapons should be 2 meters. 2. I'm not saying it should be 5 and 10 meters. No, that's broken. But 2 meters, it's a fair distance in my opinion. It's not incredibly far, and it's not incredibly low, because in Modern Warfare you have like 1.5 meters, 1.3 meters, something like that. It's abysmal. It's so bad. You can't hit anything with it. So please, 2 meters of lunge. Okay, 2 meters of lunge. And yeah, this is all for my feedback about Vanguard beta and the whole game in general. All the bugs and stuff I found. Please try to implement as much as possible of all I said. And for other stuff, watch Exclusive Ace video. I think I really do, because it's a big shot, right, in the Call of Duty community. So he shared pretty good feedback. So for anything else, watch his video. But yeah, this is it, guys. I'll leave you with the end of the gameplay if there is anything left. I don't really know. So yeah, thank you for listening, Sledgehammer Game Devs. Thank you so much for Vanguard and the Riot Shield once again. And have a great and wonderful day. See ya.